All right, this is another off-screen message, but I'm here. Okay, I said since I'm up, I'm gonna talk in with spirit a little bit more this morning since I done got that off my chest. All right, just like I feel better now since I spoke about it. Yeah, I was listening to those messages last night, and it just dawned on me. And I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. Okay. All right. So we're going to dive in with another message this morning, early morning hour. Since I'm up, it is 6:30. All right. The time is 6:30 a.m. Okay. Okay. So, Spirit, let's do another one. What's the date? The 26th, January the 26th is what we at today. Okay? All praises. I guess Spirit is in agreement on the date, I guess. If y'all heard the little child. All right, Father, ancestors. What else we could talk about this morning? Wow. First card to come out was what? Confused. All right, confused. I think we done confused the deity. We confused that deity this morning, y'all. They done confused now. We done confused the deity this morning. It says lost, feeling invincible, a void inside, running away. That's right. Run, Forrest, run. Run away from here. Because we trying to get things in line with some peace. But we want it in the right way. And if you want to gain status, do that in the right way. It's not hard to do. It can be done. Anybody can make a change, a natural, upright change, versus doing it the way that it's being done. So we got confused. That's the first card. The second card we got, it says around spring. So around spring, I don't know, the Pope just came back in my head again for some reason, but it's something about around spring. Then we got jealousy. And then we got a water sign. And then we got a facade. Look at that. Y'all hear what we got? We got confused. What's the first card? Let me let y'all see the cards. I'm sorry, I'm sitting down. I'm sorry, I got to show y'all the cards this way, but y'all know I'm not in my proper setups. If I was, it'll be more professional and to a certain degree. But y'all just got to work with me. Spirit working with me. So the people that watch my videos, y'all got to work with me, okay, until I can get myself back in a place. All right. All right. So we're going to talk about these one at a time. Okay, I'm going to take my time. We got 5 cards out here. I think I want to use this deck. This is not one of my favorite decks, but I'm just going to go slow with it because I really don't think these cards are cut evenly because a lot of times they like to fall out my hand. So I'm going to try to hold it as tight as I can so we can get an accurate reading, okay? All right. So let's start with confused. What's going on with confused? We're going to go according to the way that the cards came out. The first one was confused. Why is confused out here this morning, Spirit? Y'all, I know the car may be loud, but I'm going to take my time. Like I said, I don't think this deck is cut properly. So I don't want nothing to fall out that don't need to fall out, okay? Y'all just bear with me because Spirit is giving some good information right now. We just have to allow it to come on through. So we're confused. We really didn't get anything. All right. So the final card, though, was a Four of Pentacles. And you know that Four of Pentacles, it talks about somebody want to control something. They want to hold on to something. They don't want to let something go. So maybe the deity did run away. All right. But we'll look back at confused. Let's look at around spring. What is it about around spring? I'm going to have to go back and listen to my videos around the springtime and see what Spirit will show me as well. So around spring, here we go with this Knight of Pentacles again. And we know that Knight of Pentacles came out in that same reading, right? And then we got a Ten of Pentacles. These two cards just came out in the previous reading, didn't it? Okay. So that talks about somebody doing something very repetitive. All right. Somebody was doing something very repetitive to build something. Okay. Either this can go either way. Okay. And then I'm not gonna dig too much into that. But then we got this jealousy here. It says talking behind your back, being envious, pettiness, and an attention seeker. So we got jealousy. Now, why would jealousy come out here, Spirit? Why would jealousy come out here? Oh, I just took me back. When you really read back to what we said, the numbers we did in the previous message. Now, if you kind of go back to those numbers of the meanings, I can see the jealousy there. But it ain't no need to be jealous for nothing. We got a Seven of Pentacles. Again, when you go back to those numbers, the numbers I actually did was what? 535. And I said 535, it adds up to what? 13. So, with this Seven of Pentacles coming out here, and then it's this Seven of Pentacles also lining up with this Nine of Pentacles. Doing something for a long time. Somebody been doing something for a long time. Okay. Whatever it is that we know what it is, but it's been going on a long time. Okay. And it can also talk about why we're seeing money, what they've been invested into, what they've been doing. Okay. I can see it like that. Then we got a water sign. A Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. We got a Pisces sign out here. A water sign. That can be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. And I think we're in, I don't know, I want to say we could be in Scorpios now, I'm thinking. Y'all just bear with the cards. I know they probably a little loud. I hope y'all can hear me okay. Then we got a Ten of Cups. So that could be a number of peoples. Okay? So telling me, even though it says a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this could be like uh, we know it could be like something tied in with the water signs. And y'all know when you think about the Leviathans, the chameleons, you think about the reptilians. I think all those can kind of line in with that water sign, something like that. I'm not too prone on that, but it just makes sense to me. Okay. And then we got a Knight of Swords. So that tells me somebody could be taking actions. Okay. Somebody got some mental clarity. Okay. Somebody could be upset. Okay. All right. And then we got the facade. It says putting on the front, people pleaser, hidden motives. And we saw that, didn't we? We kind of feel like it was hidden motives. I feel because I got the messages. And then we got weird behavior. So somebody is doing this weird behavior also can be lined in with this confused, okay, or this hidden motives. Really, both cards can kind of coincide. The facade and the confused. So what is the facade? You know, even though I'm going off subject for a minute, I really feel that the older generation, y'all, that's been doing this trickery, this dark arts, I really feel that they're utilizing these nights to come up as being like the new generation of this. Now, why they want to take these nights in that direction when they know it's already been written that these type of practices and things were supposed to cease. Now, why they want to continue something outside of the words that's already been written, that will really make me want to question who really doing this. And that also should make anybody want to question, is that Bible really true? Why would you want to start up something that's supposed to be finished? And then you got these people coming with all these attitudes and learning all of these type of dark arts, these rituals, these spells, these conjuring up deities. You got them doing all of this when you all know that y'all personally already exceeded the time for any of this to even be going on here in the year of 2026. That just came to my attention. And I really feel that's really what's going on here. Okay. And then we got an 8 of Cups. Somebody leaving, moving on. They get finna get away from this. Because even before I saw that 8 of Cups, I spoke what I spoke. Now I do feel that's really what's going on. They trying to establish a younger generation to keep this stuff going when this stuff don't supposed to continue no more. Okay? And I think some people done got wind or something. Maybe they see the facade. Maybe they see something ain't right now. Maybe they see and know that the people that they linked up with, joined with, collaborated with, had some hidden motives. Now, we started with confused, but confused didn't want to come out. So let's go back now and see if confused ready to say something over here. Oh, Spirit said, don't leave the pages out. That's right. They've been recruiting page and nights. That's really what I've been seeing a lot of, page and nights. And I know that from personal experience. It's been the young people's. Instead of them doing things for the upright for these youngsters, they trying to get these youngsters all to sell their soul. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And I don't take that Wheel of Fortune as being anything positive. This is a negative Wheel of Fortune, and we're going to, oh yeah, because there go the Ten of Wands. Now you done messed these people's future up with a Ten of Wands. And I know I'm on point because there go the Two of Wands right there. You done messed people's future up with a Ten of Wands for this envious acts due to jealousy. I sure wouldn't want to be the people who behind the adults that's behind this. I wouldn't want to be you because because for one reason it wasn't no sense. It wasn't no cause. And then with the Hierophant coming out there, I know y'all know the Bible. You ain't gonna tell me y'all don't know that Bible. And you ain't gonna tell me y'all didn't know what time it is. All right. So, let's get a closing, please. Let's close out this one. And we're gonna come with one more. Let's close out. You don't mess these people's future up with a whole Ten of Wands. You don't mess they, and then the Ten of Swords. You don't mess these children's whole future up. These peoples ain't gonna have a future that's gonna be worthy of nothing because of your actions. You didn't even give them a chance. And you had to lie to them to have them even interested in participating in this. And now they have no future. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Ten of Wands. And then here it go. I said, give me a closing. There go a Ten of Swords. That's what you done did to these people's future. Out of jealousy. And I have to ask the question, do you think it was really worth it? Do you really think it was worth it? I'm going to end it right there. We're going to come back with one more. And I'm just going to do some straight tarot. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I hate to see stuff like this, y'all. See, that's why it ain't good for people to try to jump and try to think they can do somebody else calling better than the person that was called to do the job. But see, my calling was to turn this thing around and help these children. You brought your ass out of the pulpit and come over here and just rake these children's lives. That's exactly what happened. And knowing it's been written that they wasn't even supposed to endure that, nothing like that. I'll be back with one more.